In this module, we will take a closer look at the material settings, which involves adding new fabrics and changing their physical properties. Now we will start off with changing just colors, maybe adding some patterns and so on. And I will demonstrate all of this to the upper part of our outfit. So these two patterns and the sleeves. Now if we take a look at the object browser to the fabric tab, we see that we have only one default fabric that is applied to all our pattern. So we will start off by adding new fabric by clicking here and rename it top. Now drag and drop this newly made fabric to front part of the pattern, then back part also, and these two sleeves. We going to have these strips of fabric out. We also check by double click on the top that where we applied this top fabric. So we see that we have applied it successfully. Now let's take a look at the settings that we have, which open up the property editor. Here, first thing you will notice that you can make different textures for the front, back and side, and each tab has the same settings, so you can really customize it as much as you like. But we stick to changing front side for now. So of course the obvious things that we can change is the color, and if I click on it, you see that I am able to choose from every kind of colors. I can even use the eyedrop tool if I need, and so on. So let's go for a dark black color and hit OK. Underneath the color option, we have specular color, which gives us a shiny effect. If I click this color and choose white, you can see that I got this effect. They looks almost like leather. So I can achieve very intensive effect with this, and I can also adjust the shininess. I can make it very pronounced or very subtle depending what kind of effect I want. Now I can even upload a specular map to this, and I am just quickly upload a texture that I have, clicking on this icon, and let me find out the icon. Let me find out the image here. I will apply this ornament image and choose this image and click open. And if I zoom in, you can see this shuttle effect within our shirts, and if I decrease shininess, we can see the ornament texture is more pronounced, and if we increase the shininess, then the image disappear. Another thing, where the fabric creates shadow, we cannot see the texture here. Next we have the emission color. The emission color is for clothing that basically emits light, so I can easily change it from right here, but we don't need that right now, so let's just cancel this. And I am also going to delete specular map by pressing on this icon right here. There is one thing at the top, that is texture. So we can also add our own textures, maybe some that we find online or some that we created ourselves. So I simply click on this icon and choose our ornaments, this image, and hit OK. And I am going to use this image again, and once I applied this texture, I can also put a color on top of it. So if I choose white, it shows its default color, but I can also apply my own color, and you can see that I get very different effects. Okay, so I am going to leave it to a bit of orange type color and hit OK. Now the next thing I would like to show you is how to further manipulate these patterns, because as you can see this pattern is so small that is beginning to repeat itself. Maybe I could like to resize it, rotate it, or maybe change its position, and I can easily do that with the help of edit texture tool that can be found in the 2D window here, or same in the 3D window here. So I can edit and move the texture in the 3D or in the 2D window. So I zoom in. If I click on the pattern, you see that I get this handle here, and I am able to move the fabric in any way that I would like. With the icon in the upper right corner, I am also able to rotate my pattern in this way, and I am also resize them, or maybe in the Y or X axis. You can also apply these changes under texture transformation that can be found under property editor. So right below the emission color we have texture transformation. So if you would like to move, rotate, or anything else by exact number, you can just input here the number. So you don't need to do here manually. And then the next option that we have is opacity. Let me just scroll this. Okay, the next option is opacity. If I lower it, I'll get a see-through material. So this is basically all of the settings that involved for the outer appearance of the texture. The next important tab is physical property, which involves the property of the fabric that we have, and we are going to take this further in the next clip.